intensive care. But you were fine this morning. Steve said you were okay.
Yeah, he was. We were reading a story together, and then his eyes went vacant.
So what have they said?
Not much, really. The seizure was going on and on. They gave him medication, but it's not done anything. Yeah, and I'm sure they'll keep trying till they find something that works.
But they have said it's definitely epilepsy.
Well, no, not yet. They've not said much.
How is he?
Is he all right?
The good news is that he stopped seizing. We've managed to stabilise him.
Is he conscious?
He's been sedated, so no, he needs to rest.
Right. So what happens next?
Are you going to give him medication so you can control it?
One step at a time. We can't prescribe medication until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Yeah, but it will be epilepsy, won't it?
We're taking Oliver for a full brain MRI scan so we can see what's going on. You're likely to be here for a while, so you might like to organise an overnight bag.
Yeah, we can sort that. Can me and his dad come while he goes for the scan?
You can be with him while we wait to take him down, and then you can stay in the room until the tests begin.
I used to love sleeping. I could have all these mad dreams like nicking motorbikes or being a Spice Girl. But now when I go to sleep, it's like an horror movie. I dream about my babies getting hurt. And sometimes they die. And sometimes I'm the one doing the hurting. Like once I dreamt that I put Aled in the washing machine, and another time I imagined just letting go of the buggy and letting it roll into traffic. And that time I wasn't even asleep, I was awake, so it wasn't a dream, it was like it was a fantasy or something. What kind of mum would do that? I don't do any of them things what you meant to, you know, like milestone cards. Baby's 2 months old today, first tooth sitting up. Too knackered to do anything nice. Other mums, like, they post that all the time, and mine are going to look back and they're going to think that I didn't care.
We've all been where you are now. I promise you, it does get better.
Cheers, mate.
You're welcome.
Oh, let's have a look under the bonnet. Ooh, extra sauce and all.
You can never have too much sauce.
Oh, you're not wrong. There you go. If one of Roy's sausage baps don't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I'm sorry I kicked off earlier. You know, you must have much more to deal with, you know, especially with your dad and everything.
No, I'm recharging my batteries, having a bit of me time. You must get sick of idiots like that having a go.
They keep spreading lies about me and there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, everybody's gender fluid these days, aren't they? Getting off with whoever they want, don't matter, does it? Gay's old school. When I was a window cleaner, I used to get loads of abuse about my water-fed pole. Gangs of kids shouting all sorts of filth, but you've got to let it wash over you. Like my water-fed pole did. My water-fed pole did, you get it? Sorry.
It's not easy. People like him make me sick.
Well, you were like the raging bull. It's a good job I was there to hold you back.
Yeah, cheers. I owe you one.
You need protecting from yourself. Maybe I could be your bodyguard.
No offence. My mum is handling you.
Listen, you. I might not look like I can knock the skin off a rice pudding, but I can handle my sin. All I'm trying to say is every time some pillock opens the trap, you've got to learn to control yourself, especially with a job like yours.
They'll not want pyjamas or anything, will they? I mean, I can't imagine either of them's going to get a wink of sleep.
I wonder if we should take some sandwiches. I'm not sure what time hospital shop closes.
Yeah, good idea.
Right, I can nip home and sort that. I can't believe it. Poor Ollie. There was nothing to suggest that there was anything wrong before this.
I know. He's such a lively little lad.
To think of him having an MRI. His little body in that great big machine. He'd be scared stiff.
Well, hopefully he'll be sedated.
does make you wonder if they're looking for something in particular.
I'm sure they're trying to rule things out as much as anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, well, I should get on with this bag then.
I'll get catering.
Yeah, so I'll just give you a shout when I'm ready to go back.
I don't know how I'm going to tell Amy and Emma and Simon. I don't know where to start.
Just be honest. That's all you can be. He's so little.
I know.
What's this?
Snagging list.
What, another one? No, hang on, we've worked our butts off for you today, dropped everything to be here.
Well, if you'd done it right in the first place, you wouldn't have had to.
All right, well, listen, less time chatting, more time sorting. Let's crack on with it, son.
I'm going on my break.
Oh, bless him, he needs a nice long lie down. Generation Snowflake, eh? What would you do with him? Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I can see you're not happy. Have I got you all triggered? Unbelievable. You can't say anything these days without causing offence.
So, how was that for you then? Did you get the runner's high?
I know what you mean about running. Yeah. All you can think of is that you can't feel your legs and the fact that you think your lungs are going to burst, but I don't think it beats cruising for a bruising, though.
You what?
That's what I was trying to do on that estate. Stir up a bit of trouble with them lads.
Do you know how mad that sounds?
Yeah. It's like poking a Rottweiler over a stick, innit?
Why would you go looking for trouble like that? It don't make any sense.
Oh, it does to me. It's like if they catch you, yeah, they're probably going to beat you to a pulp, so all you can think of is just getting away, you know, sort of gives me a buzz.
Yeah, but if they catch you and put you in hospital or worse...
Well, yeah, that's it. I'm running for my life, literally.
You know, you need to stop taking these stupid risks for the sake of your family. Do you know what this is called? This is self-destructive behaviour.
It's hilarious, Craig. Sound like you've been on a course.
Right, well, even if I have it, don't make it any less a truth. You need to do something else.
Like what?
I don't know, something more positive.
Like try and get in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Look, you need to take this seriously. I am trying to help you.
Yeah, I know. And I appreciate that, I do.
You're right.
Look, it's like I can't switch my brain off, you know? Like it goes into overdrive. I mean, what do you think, Craig? Life, what's it all about?
Blimey, I don't know. All I do know is it's good not to think too much. I mean, the way I see things is that we're all on this planet, so we might as well try and get on with it. Maybe even have some fun.
It's deep. Very deep, Craig, even for you.
You need to promise me that you won't take any more risks, because it is my job to keep you safe, even if I have to handcuff you to me.
Wait, go on, Nan.
You've scrubbed up very well, that's Burr.
Oh, I've just zhuzhed my hair up, that's all.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, bit of makeup. Covers a multitude.
Where are we going?
Dancing.
Are you gonna kiss and cuddle Nana?
Well, you never know, I might get lucky.
No.
If he tries anything like that on, I shall get him in a half Nelson.
What's a half Nelson?
Oh, it's a wrestling term. I might show you sometime when you're acting up.
Right, you two youngsters better get moving. And you treat her right, else you've got me to answer to.
Oh, have you met my grandson, Tyrone Fury?
Yeah.
Make sure you bring her back at a decent time.
Right, here we go. Oh, this dance, there will be refreshments, won't there?
I believe they do little sandwiches, cakes and whatnot, pots of tea.
Right, we'll be needing one of these then, man. Here we go.
No.
How did it get on?
All good. We've got everything we needed.
Did the doctor say anything about the results?
Dr. Wall's looking at the scans now as a matter of urgency. As soon as there's anything to tell, she'll come and see you.
Can we stay with him?
Of course. Come with me.
Do you want to stay here? We don't know overcrowding.
Yeah, sure.
Hiya. I just thought I'd pop in and see if the little fellow was all right.
He's just had an MRI. Thought there'd be a waiting list for that.
Oh, no. Now he's an inpatient. They'll fast-track him.
But why the urgency? Are they worried?
It's good that they're being thorough. Oh, and Dr. Ward will explain everything. Gotta go.
It's not looking too good, is it?
Have you looked at the scans now?
Yes.
You know what's wrong?
Well, we did pick up some changes at the back of Oliver's brain, in the occipital lobe.
Well, what does that mean? Was he born with that, or...?
We can't be sure why.
Well, could it have been caused by the seizures?
Well, actually, it's probably the other way around. The changes in the occipital lobe are probably causing the seizures.
Well, why would it change now? Has he had a bump to the head, or...?
Well, to get a clearer picture, we'll need to run some more tests. The next step is genetic blood tests.
You think it could be genetic? Well, there's nothing like that in my family.
It couldn't be myotonic dystrophy, could it? I mean, I've been tested for it. I haven't got it, but my dad has.
Well, it's not how MD usually presents, so it's highly unlikely that's the cause.
So what are you testing for exactly?
Basically, any genetic mutations. As soon as there's any new information, I'll come and speak to you.
Oh, look at this.
Isn't it the cutest?
What are you, 6?
Oh, we thought it'd give Oliver the right message. Yeah, be brave like a lion.
No. See, I got him some contraband instead.
Great. His seizures will be sorted without having a teeth in his head.
Right, tell you what, give me a quid and I'll stick 10 of these in my gob right now.
You go crazy. Too many numbers.
How about I give you 50p, but you got to do 12?
All right, then.
I am not mopping up your sick.
There you are. I've been looking for you lot.
Well, we're going to go to Leanne's. You come in.
I just need you to listen to me for a minute first.
What's happened?
Things are not quite as straightforward as we thought.
How do you mean?
Oliver had another seizure today. And this time, it's a lot more serious. They're running tests now. We'll know more when they get the results back.
Dad and Leanne must be out of their minds.
As soon as I hear anything, I will let you know straight away. I'll be in touch. But listen, we all need to pull together.
Yeah, obviously, I'll do anything. Anything we can.
I know.
I thought you'd be putting in a call to the men in white coats.
Do you not feel a bit better after today? Got to say, you seem calmer.
Yeah, I am. It was good listening to what all them other women had to say. You know, I feel like I'm not the only mad bint in Weatherfield.
Hey, you're not mad. It's postnatal depression.
I know. I just wish that I'd known how many other women cop for it. Then I would have felt like I was such a freak. My nan had depression, you know. She was like a zombie.
You never said.
Well, she could hardly even get out of bed. I thought because I was up and about that I were all right.
I was mega proud of you. You were so brave today. Like a warrior princess.
Ooh, does that mean I get a tiara?
Honestly, I've never met a guy I want to punch more.
He's your boss, love. You've got to learn to bite your tongue. Anyway, I want to make sure we're all at that opening tomorrow.
Oh, well, as long as you're all right, Mum.
Got myself a new dress and everything.
It's dead weird, though. Dad just laughs along with it all matey.
Yeah, well, your dad's a pragmatist. He doesn't let his emotions get in his way. Just had a call from the manager. He's threatened to put me on a transfer list.
Why?
Hey, but what's happened? I had words with the fan.
About what?
Well, he called me again and said Tim was my boyfriend. I came this close to knocking his lights out.
Oh, what is it with my boys? Do not let them wind you up.
Yeah, well, yeah, you need to learn to ignore people like that. Don't give them the satisfaction.
Oh, they'll have more to chuck at me soon, won't they? If I get transferred. So-called fans will have a field day.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it won't come to that, love. Just talk to your manager. Explain.
I'm already on thin ice.
On it go. Oh, well. Still got 2 hips intact. I suppose that's the result.
You danced your legs down to your knees, didn't you?
Well, I had a damn good try, put that way.
What you got for me?
Oh, don't get too excited. It's, most of it was milk-based puddings. I think they had care home caterers.
I think they feared for our dentures.
Now then, I've got all my old teeth, thank you.
Oh, a coconut pyramid. Not seen one of them since I was a kid.
I ain't got another.
Now, you've hardly dispatched that one. Don't come crying to me when you're choking to death.
All right, come on. Let's leave these 2 lovebirds to it.
Lovebirds, you wash your mouth out.
Come on, Ty. We'll go upstairs. We can watch a film on the laptop.
Don't even think about it. I'm saving you from yourself.
Well, it took you a while to warm up, didn't it? But I'm glad you got there in the end.
Yes, I go from glacial to tepid, but you could call that another result. What is that in my bag? Eh? Oh. Oh, look, it's Blodwyn. That's where you've been hiding. Ruby will be over the moon.
Hey, you got a lot softer in your old age.
Now then, I've got a reputation to keep up, you know. One hard stare from me will strike fear into the hearts of men. And women. Yes, I'm an equal opportunity tyrant, me.
So you say. But I can see right through you.
Now then, Arthur Medwin. Would you like a nice mug of cocoa, or will you wait for the Sonatogen infusion?
I'll stick with the cocoa, thank you very much.
OK.
You sure you don't want me to give James a shot?
Oh, no. Let him be, love. He's not feeling too good. I take it the work on the bistro's been signed off now?
Not yet. A few more hours and, yeah, we'll be done.
I will be so glad to see the back of that job.
Well, we've had a few picky customers in our time, but that Don's something else. The way he spoke to us today.
He is a piece of work.
Yeah, so why didn't you say anything?
What's the point? Why start a fight you're never going to win?
You didn't start anything. It's him. Dad, he's a racist.
The way I see it, we're going to walk out there with our heads held high, the job well done, our reputation's intact, and the money in the bank.
Like you said to James, you need to learn to ignore these people.
Well, you think you're being all responsible, taking the moral high ground, but you're not. You're just rolling over.
Look, you got to pick your fights, all right? Confronting something like Dom is never going to change anything. Let it go.
Hi. Amy and Emma bought him this. Thought it might cheer him up.
Thanks. I'll put it next to him so it's here when he wakes up.
Where's the Anne and Steve?
Dr. Ward's office. She's taking him through the test results. It's tough seeing him like this. I know he's not my flesh and blood, but I love him like he was.
Look, it might not be as bad as we think.
Oh, exactly. Consultant might be giving him great news right now.
I'm sorry, but the results of the test we've carried out today have given us cause for concern. The indications are that Oliver's condition could be more serious than we first suspected.
Well, are we still looking at epilepsy or something else?
Well, the seizures have probably been brought on by the underlying disease. The results of the MRI, along with the initial blood tests, are leading us to believe it's more likely that Oliver has a genetic disease.
You can still help him, though, can't you? You can still make him better.
Well, it's impossible to say at the moment. I know it's frustrating, but we are going to need to run some more tests.
Well, you said it's a genetic disease, but well, like what?
Well, we've examined his blood, and a substance called lactate is higher than it should be. Also, we mentioned the changes in his occipital lobe.
Well, what does that mean exactly?
It means we have to consider a diagnosis of mitochondrial disease.
Never heard of it.
Well, as I say, more tests will confirm this one way or the other.
Well, what exactly is it, this disease?
Well, mitochondria are responsible for creating the energy needed to sustain life and support organ function.
What happens if it goes wrong?
We can discuss the details once we get a definitive diagnosis. One thing I would ask is that you stay off the internet. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and I can answer any questions you may have. Sorry, I know it's a lot to take in. We'll carry out more tests this week, and the situation should become clearer soon.
It's the perfect time for a rewatch. You can see the second episode of the award-winning drama Downton Abbey over on ITV3 tomorrow night at 7. And tonight on ITV, Harry's Heroes are back for a new series. David Seaman takes the boys on their very own Tour de France in Euro having a laugh at 9. Next, it's a coronavirus Q&A.